Alright, you caveman bastards, here is a hammer build. This build is focused on improving the stun power of the hammer and having fun knocking out opponents all the bloody time. I know it's kinda late, probably every build possible has been done already on multiple other channels, but I don't care, this is something I've come up with, and if someone else has the exact same thing, I can't do anything about it. I really don't pay attention to other channels at all. In this build there are lots of little things that can be changed, different decorations, different armor pieces and so on. I will give you two versions. I'm using Barrett Breaker 3 as my weapon. Another good option is, for example, Diablo's Shatterer number 2. Both of these do not have an element, so it means that they are non-elemental damage weapons. We can buff that non-elemental damage by having Elementless Jewel to power up non-elemental weapons, or if we have 4 pieces of Diablo's set equipped. Currently I have Elementless Jewel set up. That's why I'm using these armor pieces, 2 Diablos, 1 Dragon King Eye Patch and 2 Nergigante. What all of this does is this. It gives me maximum attack boost, Slugger at level 3, this is from 2 pieces of Diablos. That means our stun power will be 30% higher. Weakness exploit from Dragon King Eye Patch, which is the best possible helm that you can have. And some other cool skills like Agitator that is great offensively, Stamina Surge, Heroics, and Diablo's Mastery at level 2 that increases the damage if your sharpness is lower, which is so-so skill, nothing really special about it. I'm mainly using 2 pieces of Diablo's set to get level 3 Slugger. Flinch free and non-elemental boost are both from decorations. Second version is if you have 4 pieces of Diablo's set. This version is good if you do not have elementless decoration. Then you can slot some other decorations that you feel would be a good setup for this. Forgot to mention that I also equipped Attack Charm level 3, that's why I have attack boost at maximum in the first version and attack boost at 4 at the second version. As I said before, the build you can switch whatever you want here. This is based on making as much KO power in a single blow as possible. Biggest problem with the weapons that I suggested is the fact that they both have minus affinity. That's why we are wearing Dragon King Eye Patch, because plus 30% then gives us a chance to actually score a critical hit when hitting weak parts of the monster. As you can see, damage is pretty damn ridiculous. Even though this is not the maximum, you can also augment stuff later on. Also, better demon drugs and better food will buff your damage even further. If you need help how to play the hammer and what are the moves that you should be using, then check out my hammer guide that will teach you the basic stuff. Still, practice is the best mastery, and the issue with the hammer is that it's a very slow weapon. Another issue is that if you're playing it like this, you're gonna have to aim at monster head most of the time to knock it down. But it's also satisfying when you finally knock the bastard out. You'll receive some damage because you're gonna get stuck in the middle of animation, but don't sweat, you're gonna out DPS your opponent easily with the hammer. Thank you all for watching and see you all bastards soon.